I might be broke with a capital B, but at least I still have cute things. I went to my favorite thrift store and checked out all of the different accessories because I need a major style overhaul. I don't like the way I'm dressing currently. I think I low-key dress like a grandma and I want to fix that. I love this purple clutch so much. It was so classic and cute. I also really enjoy these green colors. I think green and purple are such a cute combination. It was just a little bit thin for me, so I kept it moving. I have seen so many people switching to wallets and clutches instead of having bags these days. Honestly, I really like having my purse, but it is a complete grandma purse. It's so big and I put everything in it. It is so convenient to have whatever I need literally at my fingertips, but I am looking for another option just to kind of supplement my purse whenever I don't want to carry that whole thing around. This howdy little clutch was super cute. You can tell that clutches and smaller bags are trending because most of the thrift stores that I've been to are restocking up on smaller bags like this. I'm looking back on this footage and I really regret not getting that monkey. It was so cute. Also, I thought that this red and white thing was so cute. I just don't know when I would wear it. I typically just wear black if I'm being honest, like black clothes, black shirts, along with jeans is my typical go-to. I don't really wear a lot of loud colors, but I have been trying to change that. I want to start exploring with my style a lot more. Let me know what colors you tend to go towards. A few years ago, I saw that everybody has their own color palette and I've been experimenting with different colors to see which one is mine. I think I look really good in jewel tones and brighter tones, but I look back on pictures and I'm like, that's a little bright. So honestly, I have no idea. I might need to do one of those color analysis things that you see on TikTok. This store also had the widest array of cute little plates and stuff. One day I'm gonna own them. I also saw that they had a ton of really cute jewelry. Don't worry, I took a lot of video footage of that and I'll make a separate video. I did pick up a few pieces. You can see me wearing the ring and the bracelet. Both of those I picked up and I think that they are super cute. Investment pieces are definitely the way to go because you can reuse them on multiple different outfits. That necklace was a little bit loud, but I think that it would look so good in like casual settings as well as semi-formal settings. So those pieces are the ones that you typically want to go towards instead of super statement pieces that you might not be able to wear in a variety of settings. Not that there's anything wrong with getting statement pieces. I love statement pieces, but when you're on a tight budget like I am, you really want to optimize the things that you are getting so that you don't get into this trap of having a bunch of disjoint pieces that you can't really use with all of your different outfits. It's just not as economical as getting a few pieces that will work for basically any outfit and reusing them as you need to. These earrings are literally so cute. They must be for like an 18th birthday or something, but I thought they were just adorable. Does anybody remember these necklaces from when they were younger? I literally always wanted one and I saw it in the thrift store today and I was like, whoa, talk about a blast from the past. I never managed to get my hands on one because my parents didn't want to get me one, and honestly they were probably right. I would not have been wearing it very much. The more I grow up, the more I realize that I literally always do that. I get super obsessed with a piece for just a little while and then I end up abandoning it afterwards. This clutch in particular was just so adorable. I really wanted to get it. I think that the pink was really fitting. The main reason that I didn't end up getting any of the clutches, even though they were so cute and I think that they are trending right now, is because I am so lazy. Like, I don't care if you call me out for this. I literally will not wear something if it does not have a strap. Why would I hold something all day long when I can literally just let it hang? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to deal with it. Plus, I feel like I would be so much more forgetful of a clutch as opposed to a purse. Does anybody know what this thing is? It's just like a weird metal thing with a base and a weird pole. I have no idea what it is and I'm so confused why it was with all the glassware. Speaking of glassware, I think that glasses are just so cute. I've taken to drinking out of jars and it makes me feel so much whimsy. I also saw that they had this cute little wind chime thing. Does anybody remember those? I feel like they had their moment, but nowadays nobody really talks about them anymore. I also saw that they had this cute little flower tchotchke. I think that it might have been a candle, but I'm not entirely sure. I love the color purple, so I was all over that. They also had this weird little coaster that I think is so cute. It's so interesting seeing the different kinds of things that people donate to thrift stores. Of course, you always get a ton of glassware and stuff that people donate whenever they don't want it anymore, but you sometimes also get some really cute hidden gems that are kind of weird, but I love it. I have no idea what this thing is. It was just like a black marble thing, but I also saw that they had this insanely pretty cookie jar with a butterfly on it. I love butterflies, and the blue butterfly was just truly so adorable. They also had this really beautiful vase that was deep red. I love the color red, and deep red vases like that are just so creme de la creme. It's just beautiful. I was tapping it to see the material because I suspected that it was glass, and it was after I tapped it and made sure. I love hot air balloons. I've never been in one though. Comment down below if you've ever been in a hot air balloon. So when I saw this plate, I was like, maybe I will get it, but of course the price was too much because it was super cute, so I ended up not getting it. Can you guys believe how much the prices of things have increased even within the thrift store? I'm like honestly shocked because I remember when they were affordable. Like, there is absolutely no reason that this bowl should be $10. A few years ago it would have been literally $2. Same with this plate. There's no reason that it should be $8, and I don't get why they're charging so much for things that are literally donated. That has never made sense to me. I did think that the little cake thing was super cute though. It was not on sale. It was just for decorative purposes. This teacup with a little plate is literally so overpriced. I asked the guy and he said that it was $30 for just those two pieces and you had to pay separate for each set of those, so way overpriced. Definitely do not get that. This entire set was around $70, which is a lot, but I think that's way more understandable than one teacup and one plate being $30. My dreams of owning one of these giant sets of china might never be realized because I don't think that I am ever going to be that person who was willing to spend that much on a fine china set. I grew up eating on mismatched plates and just whatever was in the cupboard was what you ate on, so I haven't even grown up being used to having matching plates. Fall is literally around us and they had this super cute fall themed platter which I really like. They also had this really adorable birdhouse. Does anybody remember doing a homework assignment when they were like 6 years old having to make a birdhouse for yourself? Because I remember constructing one out of popsicle sticks and mine unfortunately never got to actually house any birds, but it would have been a mansion for the birds if I'm being honest. Unfortunately it was destroyed by a random cat. I love shells. I think that shells are such a cute way to decorate. I do live near a beach though, so whenever I want a shell I just go to the beach and I pick some up. That is such a good way of getting free day decor, and it's a fun day on the beach. If you can swing it, I would definitely recommend doing the same thing. Just go out in nature and find your own decorations and make them. There are so many people out there saying step-by-step instructions on how to turn random stuff you find in nature into really cute house decor items. I've taken to doing that too, and I actually picked up a bunch of different stones and made my own stone platter, which is so functional and it's really cute. I can't help but wonder why thrift stores have so many sets of plates. Like, who is donating all of this? I don't know. I may just have grown up in a weird household, but we literally never had any matching set of anything. Whatever you had was what you got, basically. So I am not accustomed to seeing all of these things, and that's partially why I want to get a matching set. I just think that the aesthetics of it is so cute. These mugs in particular were really, really adorable. Plus they were red, so you know that I am all over it. And the set of blue was literally so gorgeous. It also came with its own cookie jar. It was fairly reasonably priced. I would say $75 for all of that is not bad. Unfortunately, it is not in my budget. Plus I wouldn't be able to take it with me since I was visiting my parents anyway, and I live unfortunately all the way across the country. You guys have got to let me know, did you guys grow up in a household where everything was matching on your plates and stuff and everybody had their own plate, or were you in a household like mine where you kind of just had whatever plates were available, and most of them were from like the Dollar Tree? Super off topic, but the Dollar Tree is so overpriced. I went in the other day and I was really disappointed to see that most items were $1.50. This little shopping cart though, it was so cute. I wanted to get it so badly, but then my mom reminded me that I wouldn't really be able to take it with me, so unfortunately I did have to leave it behind. But I want a little shopping cart like that just for the aesthetics. It's so adorable and so quirky. Speaking of quirky and adorable things, wow, how cute is this duck? I thought he was just so cute in his little blue suit too, just plain adorable. These shell wooden plate things also were just really, really cute, and they came in a set of 3 for not that bad of a price. I think that wooden plates in general are really, really cute, and apparently they're supposed to be healthier too. I don't know how valid that is. I just saw it as a random fact. Knowing the amount of misinformation that is going around, it's probably not that valid, but I think that they are just really cute. It came in an entire thing with a serving platter and a bunch of other sub things as well, which I think is really, really nice. This gigantic cup of coffee, I low-key want to get that and fill it up with coffee and then drink it just for the experience and to say that I did it. I don't know if anybody could withstand that much caffeine though. Maybe if it's decaf. They also had these super cute decorative coffee mugs, or maybe they were for other items. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And I think that these kinds of mugs are just so cute. I have always seen them on TV shows and other things like that, and I want to get some. I just don't know how practical it is to actually use IRL, especially because all of those grooves and stuff must make it kind of difficult to wash. I love how there's always just random sets of things in thrift stores that are being offered. Like, I have no idea what that black set of 3 is, but it was being offered. I also had a plate exactly like this when I was growing up. Unfortunately, it did get destroyed by accident when I dropped it a couple years ago, and my mom was kind of mad, so I pointed it out and she was like, I'm not gonna get it and have you destroy it again. They had another glass plate. They had a lot of glass plates, if I'm being honest. I think that might have been just like one person's donation. And then they had this really weird set of swinging bunnies. I have no idea what that actually was, but I thought it was really, really cute and kind of springtimey, so maybe not that appropriate for the fall. I was on a lookout for fall themed stuff, not because I was gonna get anything, but because fall is my favorite time of year. I love when the weather is changing and things start to turn crisp and cool, so I'm always all over fall and fall activities. That is all for today. Let me know what your favorite items to get from thrift stores are. Please like and subscribe for more. We recently hit 300, so I'm so thankful for that, and I will see you guys next time. I love you.